So, welcome once again to the news of the squared. I'm Driving Ivan, and of course we got Mike and Jeff here once again. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Oh, wow. Much for that.
News you can use and use. Maybe that's might be helpful in the future.
I don't know. I think we're going back to, again, this looks like it's going to be a little bit more coronavirus.
Yeah, it's a lot
related
of
as usual.
Yeah, a lot of related to that. We're trying desperately to find some fun stories here in these dark times that we're living in as we're on trapped on our couches.
Yeah.
Well, I could tell you some life stories that happened that were kind of funny.
No.
Oh, wow. Okay.
We got news.
Wow.
For example,
got down right before I got out of
the what you have, Jeff?
horse.
Like, for example, everything is now all about the online virtual meeting or the virtual conference or the virtual presentation. So there was a woman who forgot she was on a video conference and uses the bathroom as coworkers watch.
Okay, I bet
with the numerous states ordering residents to stay in their houses and prevent the spread of the coronavirus, millions of people are working from home, some for the first time ever, to keep businesses running. Many are turning to video conferencing calls to conduct meetings. Apps like Zoom are seeing a huge uptake in use since they allow every participant to be seen thanks to the cameras on their computers. However, in the comfort of one's own home, it's easy to forget you are on camera during these meetings. If you're not careful, you can be caught eating sloppily or picking your nose. That's true. Or in the case of one very embarrassed employee using the bathroom. During the video conference call, the woman brought her computer into the bathroom with her to keep listening to the meeting, but clearly forgot she was on camera and wound up using the toilet as all of her coworkers watched in shock. And there is video of this.
Oh my God!
The article is on the Squares page. If you dare wish to see such events occurring.
When she heard everyone's nervous laughter, she realized what was happening and redirected her camera before slamming her laptop shut. One guy on the call said, "I saw nothing." Another confused coworker asked what happened, having missed the whole thing. No word on how the woman came back from the humiliating experience. Haven't you done a few of these now this past week? This is an easy fix. You just turn your camera off.
Yeah, but you're in the heat of it, so you don't think about it.
This is clearly someone who has not used Zoom before not to realize it. But in fairness, there have been a few times where it's like I find myself like I'm on Zoom and it's like, all right, I start like doing something or I'm like, wait a minute, I'm on camera.
Yeah, Zoom allows you to use like different backgrounds, so you can put your your background of your visage can be on like the bridge of the Enterprise.
Yeah, I've got a few different. Actually, that's a good one. I didn't have that one. I should get that one.
Yeah,
that's a good one. I might get that one. I need to find something like the Justice League table or something.
Yeah,
like that.
or have like the Hall of Justice behind you.
Yeah, something like
Later at the Hall of Justice.
Can you do that Can you do that? Is it just for laptops, or you can do that on your phone too?
You can do.
If you have the Zoom app
on your phone.
Okay, well that's why I'm asking. So
you can do Zoom on your phone. Actually, we could. It's funny. We could probably use Zoom for the show. Well, anyway, that's a different conversation.
We'll have to talk about it.
Well, then again, yeah, that's a different conversation. Let's see. Mike, do you want to do the next one, or you want me to go? Keep going.
Go ahead and do another one.
As I'm pulling this one up, Cowboy Museum puts their head of security in charge of their Twitter, and his tweets are hilariously wholesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Americans have found a new icon. since the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum in Oklahoma put Tim Send, their head of security, in charge of their Twitter. The whole country has been praising his tweets. Some are educational, providing a glimpse into the museum's displays. Others document Tim's hilarious, wholesome attempts to get a hold of the inner workings of the internet. But regardless of which ones you read, they perfectly portray his incredibly kind heart. Like, for example, this one that says, "Hello, my name is Tim, and I am the head of security for the Cowboy. I have been asked to take on the additional duty of social media management while the museum is closed. I am new to this, but excited. My team will continue to protect and monitor the museum. Thanks, Tim Send."
You put the actual word "send" after.
Well, his last name is Send, apparently.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see. This hat and eye patch the Duke wore in the movie True Grit. They're part of our exhibition about the two True Grit. Lots of props and clothes. I'm told I can't try it on. Hashtag John Wayne. Lucas, my grandson, told me to use the hashtags. Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, he doesn't have the actual hashtag. He wrote out the word hashtag. No, he just wrote out the word
hashtag.
That's cool. That's cool, though. I mean, again, it's just, somebody just trying to navigate the now, big world of the internet. Not all of us are.
Oh, no, some of these are even better. It gets better. Twitter tips, please. That's one of his tweets. Then he's like, "Sorry, I thought I was Googling that. Thanks, Tim." And he's like, "These are his boots. Hashtag John Wayne." Again, the word hashtag wrote out. Thanks, Tim. Then he's asking his grandson, "Lucas, can you read this?" Then he's like, "We have a very cool photography exhibition right now called Dorothy Lang, Politics of Seeing that runs through May 20th, 2020. I don't think people are going to be able to see it. Her photographs are very moving. That is a photo of her. She looks like someone I would want to have a beer with. Thanks, Tim."
Wow.
Again, this is up on our Squarespace page. There's a bunch of these in here. Where he just kind of
I'm sure if you go to the museum's website or their Twitter account, you could read
these. Yeah. So
that sounds cool. I want to go there.
Museum. You can hang out with Tim Send.
But by the way, the Cowboy Museum in Oklahoma, is that a splinter from the Dale Evans and Roy Rogers museum that just recently closed?
I'm not sure.
I have no idea.
You'll have to do some homework on that.
Yes.
Okay.
We don't got that. You know what we do got?
What do we got?
It was funny on Squares of the Roundtable podcast. We were talking about WrestleMania. I forgot to mention that Rob Gronkowski formerly of the New England Patriots, signed a deal with the WWE, and he's the host of WrestleMania this year.
Oh.
So apparently, because he's the host of WrestleMania, Dennis Rodman has put out a challenge because he wants to wrestle Rob Gronkowski.
Okay, Dennis Rodman. There's a name that's been in mothballs forever.
Well, yes and no. I mean, Dennis has kind of been around. I mean, shoot,
yeah,
at one point he was trying to save the world from North Korea.
Yeah, exactly. He's buddies with Kim Jong-un.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll file that away. Okay.
Well, so here's the weird part of it. I guess there's I guess the WWE was doing a documentary. WWE Untold Rodzilla Runs Wild. Dennis Rodman revealed that he wants to. Well, yeah, because he did do
Rodzilla.
Yeah, he was part of the NWO at one point for WCW.
New World Order.
He did wrestle a match. He did actually wrestle a couple matches. So Rodman reveals he wants to wrestle Rob Gronkowski, and he's pretty confident in his chances. Again, there's a video of this. So he says, quote, "Somebody asked me, Dennis, you want to wrestle again? I could tell you a guy I want to wrestle, and that's Gronkowski." I'm sorry. Actually, his actual answer was Markowski. And there's like I said, it's like we assume he doesn't mean the female Alaskan senator from the United States Senate, and he's like, no, I mean Rob, that guy from New England. He talks a lot of expletive. I'm 50 years old, and you're like 32, 33 years old. It don't matter to me. Let's go out there and do this expletive.
Okay. Let's do this shit.
So. Yeah, I guess Rodman's in his late 50s. Gronk is in his early 30s.
Rodman, Godzilla's going to be in a lot of pain. That's what.
Yeah, Who do you got, Mike?
This is not going to end well, man.
Speaking of not ending well.
Mike's going right past that. He doesn't even want to answer that one.
No.
Mike's like, nope, not playing.
I don't give a
not going to go along with this.
Dennis Rodman.
He doesn't give a shit about Godzilla.
No.
Proof
positive.
Shit about Godzilla.
Proof positive. We got to stay the fuck indoors.
All right.
A man in Rwanda who breached coronavirus lockdown killed by a crocodile.
Well, was the crocodile part of the CDC attempt to try to get people to stay inside?
Maybe.
No, because he's in Rwanda.
A man in Rwanda violated lockdown orders amid the coronavirus outbreak to go fishing, but was killed and eaten by a crocodile, according to a report. He had broken.
Was the man originally from Florida?
Maybe.
The crocodile was originally from Florida.
A Florida Rwanda man. He had broken the stay-at-home rule. He's among very few people here who are not cooperating with the lockdown to stop the virus, says Alice Kaitesi, mayor of the Southern Kamyoni district, told the BBC. The unidentified man was attacked by the crocodile on Wednesday in the Nyabarongo River, the news outlet reported. The African country of some 12 million people had confirmed, at the time, the article was about 5 days ago, had confirmed 40 cases of COVID-19, the highest in the region, though no deaths had been reported yet from the disease. But as of Sunday, the county had been under lockdown as the cases continue to rise. Yeah, just do what you're told and stay indoors so you don't get eaten by a crocodile because...
Yeah.
That's how we keep people out of the lakefront and out of.
We fill the lake with
need to bring back
Lori Lightfoot needs to put a few crocodiles in Lake Michigan.
There you
bring
go.
back Chance. He's got big by now.
Chance the Snapper.
Yeah. Go ahead and put him in the Humboldt Park Lagoon. You know, him and a bunch of his friends.
Yeah, put him on rolling around.
Keep them joggers off the lakefront.
Yeah.
But you gotta tag them though to make sure that they're federally approved, or governably. Yeah, politically connected crocodile.
Yeah, okay.
Shit. Anyway.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what
we don't know what you're talking about.
I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay, move on.
Move along.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
Hold on.
Nothing to see here.
Hold on.
Fuck that.
Crocodile versus Rodman versus Gronk.
Rodman still's going to get his ass kicked. He's going to get
a tag team match between the two crocodiles and Gronk and Rodman.
Yeah.
Well, the crocodiles will eat up both of them, so that's no.
The crocodile's got the chair.
And he's come down. He's crushing down. He's coming off the turnbuckle.
Actually, seeing that woman taking a poop is probably more interested in Rodman versus Gronk.
Yeah, I'd rather watch a girl take a shit.
Although I really don't want to watch that either. Now that I think about this, none of these things are things I really want to watch. Okay, let's see what's here. All right, so this one is from CNN of all freaking places. Apparently, apparently, there was a Montana television reporter that gave an unexpected lesson in social distancing when he heard a herd of bison walking towards him.
I saw that clip. Oh my God, that was hysterical.
The link to the CNN article is on the Squares Roundtable Facebook page for those who are interested.
Yes,
You will love it.
so you can see it. Dion Brogston with CNN affiliate KTVM was reporting from Yellowstone National Park when he noticed that the mighty animals approaching. The park was closed until further notice because of the coronavirus pandemic. Brogston's camera was rolling, and he posted a video of the encounter on Twitter. You don't see the bison in the video, but Brogston's reaction tells the story.
Yes, it does.
Here's a video of the bison I shot once I got to a safe distance away. Quote, oh my God, Brogston said. And he paused for a moment. His eyes darted back and forth between the camera and the bison.
Is it coming?
Quote, oh no, I ain't messing with you. As he walked out of the frame, oh no, I'm not messing with you. This guy could never be in a horror film because he's the guy who got the hell out.
Yeah.
Brogston grabbed his camera, which is still recording, and stashed it in the trunk of his car. He shot a video of the bison when he was in a safe place, and they were huge. Twitter did its thing once the video was online, and Brogston was transformed overnight into a meme describing people's reactions to everything, interrupting coworkers to shoppers coughing in grocery lines. Yellowstone National Park tweeted that it was a perfect example of how to react when approached by wildlife, and thanked Brogston for putting the Yellowstone Pledge to act responsibly and safely in action. The national park has shared a simple diagram to show how far people should stay away from wildlife and each other.
All right.
It's on there. It says at least 300 feet from wildlife or larger. Okay. The bison are the largest land animal in North America, and an adult male can weigh more than a ton. Oh, jeez. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of animals there, man.
Yeah, that's a lot of steak. The national park says they can, get this. I didn't even know this. They can run up to 40 miles an hour and jump as high as 6 feet.
Whoa. No.
Yeah, no. Wow. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
This guy was
he did the right thing. He got out of Dodge.
Yep. Next story.
Yep.
What do we got?
Here's one from Bored Panda. Quarantine guy sends his dog on a mission to buy Cheetos. And he delivers.
Well, there you go.
In these difficult days when all the medics and other health officials are begging people to play their part so rapidly and practice social distancing and even stay at home if you can, despite not having traveled anywhere in the recent weeks, people are trying to be creative in finding ways to continue with their daily lives as normally as possible. Well, that being said, it seems that people are pretty capable of finding ways to stick to their familiar routines and meet with their families and neighbors as safely as possible. When it comes to craving as simple as the pleasure of a single bag of Cheetos, since going to a store would expose you to the people outside your social circle and therefore would put you in a higher risk. However, this Mexican man found an ingenious solution on how to avoid that. And since the simplest tasks require a certain amount of creativity these days, Antonio Munoz didn't just wave off the idea of getting some Cheetos when it popped into his head. Instead, he figured that even if he couldn't just go to the store, he could send his dog to the shop across the street.
Okay.
And hope for the best.
Yeah. Yeah, let me send my dog in traffic, why don't I? Here. Oh, that's right, there is no traffic.
Day 3 of quarantine, I really wanted my Cheetos, he said. So, he attached a note to his dog explaining what he needs to the doggo's collar along with $20. So it has there's the note, with a $20, I guess, under the note, under the dog's collar.
There's a dog with a $20 collar.
So he sent the dog out to the department store across the street with a note that said, "Hello, Mr. Shopkeeper. Please sell my dog some Cheetos, the orange kind, not the red ones. They're too hot. She has $20 attached to her collar. Warning, she will bite if not treated right. Your front neighbor." Even though the tiny dog seemed to be a little confused at the beginning, it seems she executed the task. Apparently, despite the common misconception that Chihuahuas are just untrainable troublemakers, this is probably not true in this case. The Chihuahua breeder Patricia Johansson says, "It's true that Chihuahuas have a reputation among some for being very feisty, snappy, difficult to potty train, and loud, but that's because individuals differ slightly from one another within the breed. But they could definitely be trained, so even captured, he has some shots going back home with the Cheetos bag. The big Cheetos bag is in the dog's mouth.
Wow.
As the dog's crossing the street.
That's amazing.
Across the street.
That's amazing.
That's good.
That's cool.
Desperate times call for desperate measures. Or what's the new Dave Chappelle meme? Modern problems require modern solutions.
Well,
I just think he's bait for the Rwandan crocodile, but that's just me.
That or the fact that he's lucky that the dog didn't meet up with some homeless person or anything.
Or Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman would have body slammed that Chihuahua. Taking the Cheetos.
Rodman could be that homeless
and
person.
the money. And the change. Did the dog get any change?
I was going to say, that's the one thing
Doesn't say.
Cheetos don't cost
That was
$20.
one expensive bag of Cheetos.
It's not a $20 bag of Cheetos, that's for sure.
No, it's not a $20 bag of Cheetos.
I suppose he's just happy he got the
He's
Cheetos.
lucky that dog didn't open the bag and just start eating the Cheetos.
Right in the middle of right in front of his
Right in the middle of the street. You're dodging cars back and forth.
Yo quiero Cheetos.
God forbid they gave the poor dog the wrong Cheetos too. They gave him the red ones and he's like, ah!
Coño!
So, a coronavirus story with a happy ending.
All right.
That doesn't sound like. Never mind. Okay.
I'll take it. What is it?
No, that's what he's talking about. A coronavirus.
Okay, the Cheetos. I thought, never mind. Anyway.
Yeah. So this is not a coronavirus story.
Oh.
So apparently, somebody has created a waffle maker that will allow you to create waffles that are made into Legos.
Oh my God.
Mike's all over it.
You can actually basically
make
build
waffle Legos.
Build
waffle bricks
out of waffle Legos.
Waffle bricks. Oh my God.
That Mike's at the store now.
I need this.
Yeah, this is I had seen this a few places, but this is from the Nerdist. So it's on our page. You can see a picture of it.
I love the Nerdist. I love that page.
Yeah, the first ever building brick waffle maker. It won't just cook up delicious French spelled waffles. It will create edible bricks you can stack on top of each other to build a meal that also doubles as playtime.
Wow, can you imagine dropping your pat of butter in between those bricks? Syrup.
I ain't gonna eat the bricks. I'm gonna just keep making them, man. Let's keep building them. I'm gonna eat them.
He'll have a fortress. He'll have a fortress in his basement.
Man. Make a Lego fortress of waffle bricks.
Hey, Mike, what you doing, man? I'm adding another brick to my waffle fortress. Dude, you've been doing that for a month. I know.
It's almost done.
This means something. This is important.
Don't eat that. I need that piece.
No, not the 1x4. I need more of those.
I could really use this to be a 2-prong. Well, that's easy enough. Here, give me the other 2.
Hey, that's what she said.
Well,
that's cool.
So,
yeah.
So there's that.
Is there a price on this thing? Is there a price tag?
I don't know. I didn't go look that far.
What's the article say?
I wasn't really reading the article. I just figured it'd be cool to talk about this.
He just skimmed it over it.
Hold on. I'm skimming the article. Blah, 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 blah.
He's gonna look.
It's a crowdfunding campaign. Oh.
Is it a crowdfunding campaign?
You can get yours for a pledge as low as $50.
Well,
That's not bad.
Not bad. Not bad. That's only a few dollars less than a regular waffle iron.
They actually did get 2,000 people to buy this thing. Actually, 2,800.
Wow, very popular. I get one. That's going to be in the store soon.
$50 for a Lego brick making waffle iron.
I'm about it.
Oh, this is. I would never give this to. I would never do this for my kids. No way.
Nah, what the hell?
Gonna fly everywhere.
Man, shit.
They pour enough syrup on them, then they'll just get soggy, and the kids be like, "Oh, I can't build with them anymore. I'm just gonna have to eat them." So.
Yeah, they're not gonna eat them. They're gonna throw them all over the house.
Can you imagine? Go ahead and get a bunch of those. Maybe get 4 of them, and then you stack them one on the top of the other butter.
That's what they did.
Yeah.
And
made like a little log cabin out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make it exactly.
Yeah, that's cool.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's all I need is to have some kid who now has the syrup laden Lego waffle, and I step on it, and it'll be just as bad as the owl. It'll be stuck to the bottom of my foot, and I'm trying to get rid of the damn thing.
And then a Chihuahua comes along and puts the bag of Cheetos on top of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then the Rodzilla will come through and just knock it all down.
He'll body slam it.
Yeah.
And then
Speaking of body slamming things,
Ooh.
well, maybe not body slamming things, but this is from Peoria, Illinois. Sex shop forced to end curbside service among coronavirus shutdown.
Okay.
Pour one out, Jeff.
I'm sorry?
You're going to pour one out for the Peoria sex shop?
I guess. Well, hey, you know what? I'm trying to find stories that are at least somewhat funny or interesting. Management of the Green Door Video and Erotic Boutique. How do you call it? There's no such thing as erotic boutique in West Peoria. That's just not even possible.
Boutique in Peoria.
Erotic.
Seriously.
I thought he said neurotic boutique for a second.
That might exist. An erotic boutique in Peoria. Yeah, if you live in Peoria, you need to.
Erotic if you go to Peoria. Okay.
So they were unable to convince authorities that the adult retailer was essential. There's nothing essential. Stop it.
Oh my God.
It offered curbside service despite the governor's executive order limiting non-essential business operations in response to the coronavirus to be forced to shut down. The Green Door initially responded to the stay-at-home order by making a case that it should be considered essential business. In light of recent news, the Green Door will continue to be open as we are part of the fundamental building blocks that keep our society.
Oh, it's building something.
I knew there was a reason I took this story. Store management posted to social media the first full day of the governor's stay-at-home order. It notes that the store sells FDA-approved lubes, doctor-prescribed penis pumps and female stimulants, and medical marijuana pipes and accessories.
Well, all right.
The next day, the Green Door management acknowledged that the store did not fall under the definition of essential business. It posted a sign on the doors permitting entry by the public, but offering to hand deliver items to the customers outside. If you need something from us and you know exactly what it is, you can give us a call. The staff posted on social media, and we will do what restaurants are doing and bringing it out to your car. But according to the Peoria Journal-Star, someone complained to the sheriff's department. Boo.
Party poopers.
Sheriff's Department deputy reported the store manager believes he could keep operating since he sells FDA approved items. This was not the case.
FDA approved lube.
It's real tasty.
It goes in 3 flavors.
It's a great dip for the Cheetos. According to this store's website,
they go there a
it
lot.
offers a large selection of adult videos in Peoria, among other items. The Green Door acknowledged it has been forced to completely close and posted a note seemingly aimed at the person who reported them. Thanks, Phil. The management posted along with an emoji raised middle finger. You guys be safe at Walmart.
You know, that's a shirt waiting to happen. Thanks, Phil.
God, that's awesome.
That
boy.
That's so
that
good.
Was worth all the readings of it. That was good stuff. Let's see what else we got. This is from the LA Times. So there's the 2020 inductees to the Library of Congress in terms of the recordings that they're putting in.
What?
The recordings that are going into the Library of Congress.
Okay, what about them?
So they include Mr. Rogers, Glenn Campbell, and Dr. Dre.
Okay, Mr. Rogers, Dr. Dre, and Glenn Campbell.
Yeah, the Chronic is going in as a...
Well, the Chronic, well, that's because the Chronic is an essential album.
Well, right, but I just still think the funny part is, and I don't know, the headline where it's like Glenn Campbell,
but the fact that
Dre, what are three things that should never
one of these
be in
is
the
not
same
like
sentence?
the other.
Yeah, what are three things that should never be in the same sentence in any way, shape, or form?
Now, boys and girls, we're going to visit the neighborhood today, and we're going to talk to Dr. Dre.
So apparently the 1973 album Mr. Rogers Sings 21 Favorite Songs from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood is also being put in. I swear, I think that was the reason I picked this one, was I was like, there's something funny about the whole concept of the fact that you're putting in a Mr. Rogers album, and hey, let's put in Dr. Dre and the Chronic too while we're at it. Oh, sure, how about Glenn Campbell while we're at it? Jeez,
well,
why don't we just get Weird Al Yankovic while you're waiting for it?
Well,
right.
You know what? That was great if Weird Al got in there. Are you kidding? His body of work is fabulous, okay? I mean, Glenn Campbell, well, okay, but yeah, Mr. Rogers, I mean, it's just him singing, or it's just like people that he had on his show that
I think he's singing. I don't know. I mean, I just thought it was funny because
that's a good feeling to know you're alive. It's just a happy feeling. You're growing inside.
Here, take a blunt, doctor. Here, take a blunt.
Here, take a picture.
I got
Mr.
rolling
Rogers
down the street in my 6'4" Impala, whatever the hell it is, or whatever.
Rogers just hanging in my crib. Come on, take your toke, motherfucker. Yeah, come on in.
That's not Dr. Dre in any way, shape, or form.
Just
okay.
Ivan, Dr.
Just
Ivan.
Ivan trying to
Just
be
not,
a poet,
just not
but he doesn't
Ivan
even know
trying
it.
to parody something thing.
This next story, pretty much I took for the headline. I haven't even read the rest of this.
Oh shit!
This is something that whoever wrote it.
Did you want me to read the article?
No. If you want to read the article, I just want to read the headline.
Okay.
NASA data shows something leaking out of Uranus.
Okay.
Well, I just had Chipotle, so.
That's what happens when you have the hot Cheetos.
The hot Cheetos for the Chihuahua Cheetos.
The lube tip.
The FDA-approved lube and the Chihuahua Cheetos.
Yeah. And the waffle bricks.
Yeah, seriously. I got one. Actually, you know what?
The one that
if it was maple-flavored lube, that'd be great for the waffle.
That'd be pretty saggable waffles.
So NASA scientists are digging back through decades-old data from the Voyager 2 spacecraft that have made an eyebrow-raising discovery that something appeared to have been sucking Uranus' atmosphere out into space.
I know.
Now, when Voyager 2 flew past Venus in 1986,
Uranus,
it seems to have
not Venus.
Uranus.
Venus.
It seems to have passed through something called a plasmoid, a gigantic blob of plasma, essentially, that escaped Uranus and likely pulled a giant gassy cloud of the planet's fart-like atmosphere along with it.
That happens every time I go to Taco Bell. Every time.
Now, based on the data Voyager 2 collected as it flew past Uranus, NASA thinks that the plasmoid itself was about 127,000 miles long and twice as wide.
It's planetary flatulence?
Planetary flatulence. That's how the website worded the
article. Planetary flatulence.
It's a bad name if I ever heard one.
And while the data, first published in August in the Journal of Geophysical Research Letters, can give NASA a better understanding of Uranus's atmosphere, one gas bubble won't tell them everything.
Oh, yeah?
NASA speculates that a similar gas-expelling phenomenon could explain how Mars came to be so barren and dry. But that can't be known for sure. To learn more... Right. Space.com reports NASA would unfortunately need to send another spacecraft all the way out to Uranus and probe around.
Skip an entire paragraph, buddy.
It's why I love planetary science, he said. The Brachio said, "You're always going somewhere you don't really know."
You skipped the entire paragraph where they talked about. Imagine if one spacecraft flew through a room and tried to characterize the entire Earth. Obviously, it's not going to show you anything like the
Sahara or the Antarctica. Yeah.
Yeah. Did they get? So are we saying that
Uranus is expelling gas? News at 11.
And possibly 1 a.m. if you're going through the Taco Bell drive-thru.
That's right. 24 hours. I think it's still 24-hour drive-through. I don't know if they've on abridged hours or not.
Depends on where.
It depends on if it's close to the dispensary.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
and shout out to Curly, the Harlem Globetrotters. Curly Neal passed away. Shout out to the Curly.
Rest in peace, Curly.
Yeah. Next story, Jeff.
So
I'm sorry. By the way, dispensaries are only dealing with medicinal marijuana customers right now.
Oh, okay. It's just medicinal. It's not to the general public. Okay.
No. Really?
Yeah.
We could all use a little right about now.
Yeah. I mean, being dry as a mother in this time and place, but what are you gonna do? Anyway, you were gonna say, Jeff.
Speaking of things we that definitely sound like we should do. Fort Wayne, Indiana, has now a Nerf gun arena.
Yes.
Pick
this sounds almost as good as Diggerland.
Yeah. Pick your guns and then pick your sides before engaging in an epic foam battle. Combat Ops Entertainment has been a multi-attraction facility in northern Indiana since 2016 and currently provides 32,000 square feet of space for various games and more. More impressive is the 3,500 square foot Nerf gun arena that is the best in the Midwest. Wait, there's more than one?
Oh my!
There are other places in the Midwest that have a freaking Nerf gun arena? You mean it's not Walmart? That's usually where the Nerf gun arena is where I live.
Yeah, I know, in the aisles, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
This place sounds awesome.
It does.
A safe zone of foam. Foam is excellent for all ages. The facility provides all the equipment, including goggles. There are numerous guns to choose from, and ammo is practically endless. The price is $10 per person for a half hour of play, and
That's
guests are asked to wear. Why are guests asked to wear socks?
Because there's no shoes. You take your shoes off.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's cleaner.
The bunkers are inflatable, and the ground is soft. Oh, that explains it. The game is played like tag. Guests can upgrade their armory for $5. That sounds like a no-brainer. There are many guns to choose from at this awesome place. After the Nerf gun arena, there's much more to explore. The combat entertainment. Guests can also have laser tag maze, axe throwing.
Nice.
An arcade, mini bowling, mini golf, archery tag. Archery tag?
Wow,
what
dude!
The hell? Someone's gonna die.
Dude,
man, I know we gotta make a trip for this place, man. In September. Check this out.
Assuming they open this fall.
Karaoke and an escape
I hope so.
room.
Hmm.
There are also food and drinks available at the hotspot. Perfect for birthday parties, special occasions. All right, we need to find. Okay, I'm going to the website. I'm sorry.
This is better than Diggerland. This sounds better than Diggerland.
Not only does it sound better than Diggerland, I want to know what the hell I can fire.
Right, me too.
This is.
I gotta know.
The article's on the Squares Roundtable Facebook page. The article's from onlyinyourstate.com.
Yeah,
all right.
I'm waiting for this thing to load.
Hey, man, August, man. If everything's done by August, man, that'd go for my birthday.
Our attractions.
Fort Wayne's only like 3.5 hours from you, because you're close to the city.
What's that now?
You're closer from me.
Well, I'm sure we can go check it out together.
The real problem is that to get there, there's no real highway. It's
Yeah, you got to go west and then south. You got to go east and then south, and there's no easy direct way.
It's state roads
to get to Fort Wayne.
And
you just got to go. Yeah, that's just how it is to get down there.
Well, Fort Wayne, Indiana?
Yeah.
Well, we've been to Fort Wayne, Indiana before, Mike.
Yeah, a couple of BotCons, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, hold on. Nerf-style tag. Learn more. Come on. Let's go. Come on, while we're young. We're doing a radio show. Well, podcast. But yeah, you get the idea. Come on, let's go.
We are producing audio content.
Not at the moment. Right now, we're waiting for it to load. God damn it. Come on, let's go. While we're young.
Yeah, we got more lewd stories to cover.
That's right.
Seriously.
You know, this is why you get T-Mobile.
AT&T, you're being a bitch. Come on, let's go.
See what I'm saying?
Doesn't want to load. Damn it.
I'm waiting.
Doesn't seem to want to do this. It doesn't seem to want to like. Part of this is a site. I don't think it's a very good site.
A great place with a suck site. Oh man, that's not a good thing.
I don't know. Maybe it's just my. Hold on.
Maybe it's your...
Here we go. Nerf-style tag.
There we go. For me, I was going to say 1988.
Blah, 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 blah. Armory. Our new and improved armory.
Ooh, it's
new. Right, does it show the guns?
He's interested in the guns. Nothing but
okay, downrange campaign. There's a campaign. Wait, hold on. Whoa.
Okay.
Oh no, that's okay. That's for all the different stuff. That was different than what I thought. Oh, there we go. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay, drool time. Provide all ammunition. Nerf rival blasters are not allowed. Oh my God, there's some like.
Heavy.
Yeah, they got. It's like a wall-mounted dream.
Wow.
But they don't.
Are you on the site, Ivan?
Huh?
Are you on the site?
No, I'm just vicariously living through Jeff.
Sessions are limited to 20 players. Can players bring their own blasters? Yes. However, it cannot be a modified blaster. Game masters will inspect personal blasters before allowed in the arena. Nerf rivals are not allowed in the arena. Downrange arena will provide all ammo. No outside ammo.
Yeah, they don't want people using real projectiles. They don't want to get hurt.
Yeah.
Any style of sniper rifle, the Mega Centron, the Long Strike CS6, Long Shot CX6, Zombie Strike, Deadbolt, End Strike, Rhino. These are all got to be the ones that you can't use.
Shit. Oh my God, that's
Hold
crazy.
on a second. Can players bring their own foam weapons, swords, grenades, etc.? We're considering limited sessions and games using these weapons. Oh my God.
Wow,
that's the case.
crazy.
People are going to die. No running, no physical contact in any way, no jumping, no climbing, no intentional head or face shots. What the? It's Nerf. No point-blank shots less than 3 feet away, social distancing. Do not shoot blasters outside the arena or armory. Do not shoot anyone not playing. What fun is that? I'm only going to shoot the ref. Why not? Hit the hits to the blasters count, ricochets do not. All decisions made by the game master are final. Play fair with respect to others. If you hear a whistle, stop firing and wait for instructions. What kind of garbage is this?
Okay,
they're open till 1 a.m. Friday night.
Wait, hold on. Want to get a leg up our competition? See missions we offer in our Nerf arena. Wait, hold on.
Okay, I also got top 10 best Nerf in Chicago, last updated March 2020.
Oh, they have stuff here?
Yeah, they do.
Butt kick. Let's see. Okay, they have an Operation Tag Team match, standard team death match. Each player has unlimited lives and ammo. Operation Elimination, team death match with limited lives. Once a player is hit, they are eliminated from the round. Last team standing claims victory. Operation Crowded Core. Each team has a core placed on each side of its arena. Players may not cross the center line. Each team must shoot darts into the opposing team's core. Team with the least amount of darts in the... That's stupid. I'm not doing that. Flag Bandit. Locate the flag at their base. Okay, that'd be... So capture the flag. Principal target.
Wow. Oh my gosh, I stumbled onto all of these places that have indoor Nerf arenas. Crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, we may want to we may have stumbled upon something. The problem is, I don't want to play with anybody really else. You know what I mean? I don't want to play. If I'm going to play, I'm going to play with people I know or people that I kind of want to shoot. Not like people who are like pros. Who like,
no, but I would
the snot out of me and.
Oh, dude, I would love to go. I would love to go and play. Let me see, Glendale, Wisconsin. There's a bunch in Chicago. There's one in Hackensack, New Jersey. There's in Texas. Walmart Supercenter has.
There's one in a Walmart. There should be one in a Walmart. Isn't that every weekend?
Yeah. There's one in the Walmart. It's in Chicago. Walmart Supercenter's got one. Let's see what other they got. They got one in Dyer, Indiana, Elmhurst, Illinois.
Oh, okay.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me go ahead and check it out. They got one in. Okay. What do we got here? Oh my gosh, there's so many of these fucking.
Well, that's okay. Okay, but yeah, we get the idea.
Yeah, there's the Ultimate Ninja North Shore, Glenview. There's one in Naperville. Okay. There's one in Westmont, Illinois. There's one in Downers Grove called Laser Quest.
Laser Quest.
And let's see.
Bounty Law, starring Jack Dalton.
Yeah, let me see. Hobart, Indiana. There's one in Libertyville. Let's see. There's just so many. There's one in Rosemont at the Rosemont Arena. Guarantee Ray Field's got one. And East Dundee, and then there's one at the Athletico Center in Northbrook, Illinois, which is not too far from you, Jeff, right?
Yeah, Glenview's not far either. But yeah.
Okay, then there's one in Laser Quest. There's Norwich, Illinois.
Yeah, starring Jack Beoff.
Lake Barrington, and let's see, Lombard, Skokie, Aurora.
Jeez, holy cow! Okay, so there's a lot of them.
Okay.
All right, we'll have to check this out. All right, so we do have a few more stories because we want to.
Yeah, let's knock them out. Let's get out of here.
Let's see. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, so according to this, a condom shortage looms after coronavirus lockdown shuts down world's top producer.
What?
This is out of Kuala Lumpur. A global shortage of condoms is looming. The world's biggest producer said after coronavirus lockdown forced it to shut down production. Malaysia's
so the shortage is hanging over our heads, drooping down flaccidly.
Yeah, really. Makes one in every 5 condoms. Wow, it makes 1 in every 5 condoms globally. Seriously, 20%.
Wow, 20%. That's almost like 100.
Man, that's because everybody kept putting them on their fingers.
Yeah, it has not produced a single condom in in its 3 Malaysian factories for more than a week due to the lockdown imposed by the government to halt the spread of the virus. What, Monoxidil 9 doesn't keep you safe? There's already a shortfall. Get this.
What?
This is what we should be hoarding. There's already a shortage of 100 million condoms.
Wow.
Normally marketed internationally by brands such as Durex and supplied to state healthcare systems such as the Britain's NHS, or distributed by aid programs such as UN Population Fund. The company was given permission to restart production on this past Friday, but with only 50% of its workforce under the special exemption for the critical industries. This is from their chief executive. Quote, "It will take time to jumpstart factories, and we will struggle to keep up with the demand at half capacity," he told Reuters.
Ivan, in all your misadventures, do you have a condom? You ever have a condom break on you?
Did I ever have a condom break on me? No.
Okay.
No. Believe it or not, no.
We are going to see a global shortage in condoms everywhere, which is going to be scary. My concern is that a lot of humanitarian programs
There's going to be a lot of babies on this earth after all is said and done.
The shortage will not just be 2 weeks or a month. That shortage could run into months. Malaysia is Southeast Asia's worst affected country, with 2,000. Okay, so they're talking about the corona thing. Yeah. The other major producing condom countries are China, where the coronavirus originated led to widespread factory shutdowns, and Thailand, which is now seeing infection spikes out only now. Makers of critical items like these, medical gloves, have also faced hiccups in their production.
Right, yeah, they're making latex gloves instead of rubbers right now.
And an email comment to spokesman for Durex said operations are continuing as normal. The company was not experiencing any supply shortages. For our consumers, many of whom will be unable to access shops, our Durex online stores remain open for business. The good thing is that demand for condoms is still very strong because, like it or not, it's an essential have. Quote, "Given that at this point in time, people are probably not planning on having children, it's not the time so much as much as uncertainty." Well, let me tell you, we got nothing else better to do for the next few months. You're damn right. We better have some of these things. I'm beginning to think this is the way to go. We could corner the market here. We go out and buy a whole bunch of condoms, and then people sit there and go, "Well, there are no condoms," and I'll be like, "I got condoms."
Hey, come here.
Bet that guy in Peoria is wringing his hands right now.
Yeah, seriously, you should be selling condoms.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
then he'd been okay. Then he'd been a public necessity and essential.
Yeah, he'd be balling.
Yeah. He'd balling. He'd certainly
what I did there?
Have a lunar anal.
Yeah, I heard.
Leak. Let's see what else we got. So I guess The Rock was out doing some publicity. He did a Q&A, and he was talking about his Mount Rushmore of wrestlers. His first 3 picks, after I deal with this stupid ad, his first 3 picks were Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. The 4th pick he keeps blank because he can't choose between legends like Buddy Rogers, Bruno Sammartino, Macho Man Randy Savage, and Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty Rhodes was a trailblazer, though.
Yes, he was.
I got to go with Macho Man because that was my generation.
Yeah, me too.
So here's the interesting part. Where does The Rock see himself on Mount Rushmore? He explained he's on the back of it, the part you don't see. Well, where am I on Mount Rushmore? I would say I'm on the back of Mount Rushmore, The Rock answered. That's the part you don't see. I'm on the back all by myself, and I'm raising my eyebrow if you smell, and I'm doing all that shit. That's me on the back.
John Cena, you can't. He'd be somewhere.
Yeah, John Cena would be another possibility. But yeah, I thought you were going to kick out The Rock's answer.
Ivan, what is on your wrestling Mount Rushmore?
My wrestling Mount Rushmore?
You had to pick 4.
Yeah.
4.
That's how many there are on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, Macho Man, Randy Savage. Let's see, Hulk Hogan, Rowdy Piper, and Bret the Hitman Hart.
Okay, that's some good picks. What
Nope,
about
they're
you,
good.
Mike?
Yeah, I have the same, except swap out Bret Hart with Andre the Giant.
Okay, fair enough. Jeff?
Yeah, if I'm gonna do it, I would go Austin. I go Austin, Rock, Hogan, and Ric Flair.
Okay, good.
They're probably the four biggest draws since the 80s. So John Cena with a real close number 5, quite frankly, at that point.
I'd rank The Rock higher than John Cena, though.
Right. Oh, yeah. No, now.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see where that goes in the next 10 years with John Cena
Like
doing
with a
movies.
possibility of a fifth one. Say let's pretend there's a possibility of a fifth one. Who would you have in your number 5 slot, Ivan?
Undertaker?
Yeah, that's a good answer too.
For me, Ultimate Warrior.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 for me. Yeah, I probably would. Well, yeah, I guess I would go John Cena, even though I'm a huge Randy Savage fan. But this is why I kind of agree with The Rock, which is leave number 4 open, and I can choose whatever the hell I want whenever I feel like it, whatever mood I'm in.
Okay.
But,
all right.
Yeah. All right. We talked about people with initiative, and we talked about the dog, the little doggy that was going across the street. Well, apparently, someone decided to have a different type of initiative. Drone pilot. A drone pilot flies drone with a roll of toilet paper across San Francisco to a quarantine friend in need.
Is that the same drone that walked the dog?
No.
I don't know. All I know is
there is
this is from Twitter. This is from Twitter. When your friend need TP, but Amazon is out, and you're not supposed to leave your house. Tech San Francisco doesn't fail. Thank you, Chenosaurus, for speedy cross-city delivery. I owe you one. When Ian Chan discovered that he was out of toilet paper during San Francisco's shelter-in-place ordinance due to coronavirus, he contacted his friend David Chen. Chen, who is an aspiring drone racing pilot, equipped his drone with a single roll and sent it across San Francisco for delivery to Chan's doorstep.
Wow.
So you have a Chen and a Chan. This is not making life easy. The men captured the special delivery from several different angles, which you can find on the Squares page. You can watch this. Chen stated that while this was all in good fun, they needed to stop the spread of the virus. It's still very serious. So yeah, that's the reason they did it. So yeah, these guys flew a piece. I'm thinking toilet paper.
Roll of toilet paper.
One single roll.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Mike, you got these last two, I think, because they're all you.
More. This obviously as a result of the coronavirus. The King of Thailand has self-isolated. Let me try that again. The King of Thailand has self-isolated himself in an alpine hotel with a harem of 20 women amid the pandemic.
Okay.
Thailand's controversial king has been self-isolating in a luxury hotel in the alpine resort town of Garmisch Partenkirchen with its entourage.
Right.
King Maha Vajira Longkorn, also known as Rama X, is said to have booked out the entire Grand Hotel Sonnenbitchel after the 4-star hotel. Yes, you heard it right. Sonnenbitchel is the name of the place.
Sonnenbitchel.
You Sonnenbitchel. After the 4-star hotel received special permission from the district council to accommodate his party. The 67-year-old king's entourage included a harem of 20 concubines and several servants, according to reported the German tabloid Bild. It is unclear if his 4 wives are living in the hotel with the rest of the group. Now, guest houses and hotels in the region were ordered to close due to the coronavirus crisis, but a spokesperson for the local district council said the Grand Hotel Sonnenbitchel was an exception because the guests are a single, homogeneous group of people with no fluctuation. However, 119 members of his entourage had reportedly been sent back to Thailand on suspicions that they contracted the highly contagious respiratory disease.
Oh. Well, I mean, I could make a killing in condoms if I was to stay there.
I don't think this Bitchell cares about condoms.
I think he needs FDA approved lube.
FDA approved.
That's right.
Lube.
Yeah, you got to knock on the door of that place in Peoria.
And you better be careful about your urinal leak.
That's right.
And of course,
leak coming out of Uranus.
Yeah. And of course, let's call the drone to make sure he's got enough toilet paper.
Yeah. So yeah, poor guy. He's only got 20 concubines. You know, you got to make do.
Only 20. Yeah.
I'm sure he's probably got lots more, but.
One every 4 hours. You know, they'll take as needed.
If the virus don't get him, at least he'll die with a smile on his face.
Oh, and how?
Okay, one last story here for us tonight. This one's yay! It's not coronavirus related. Yay!
Hey.
This out of the Sun out of the UK. A mom turned bright green after using out of date fake tan.
On the Valley of the Giant, green giant.
Jenny Coleman claims that friends teased that she was a dead ringer for the Wizard of Oz's infamous villain and Grotbag from the 1990s kid show after revealing her tanning disaster. The transformation was so startling that after seeing the throwback snap, Jenny's sister asked if she'd had a nose job.
Okay.
Mama 2, Jenny, age 35, had slapped on a couple of layers of fake tan while enjoying a glass of wine, and despite noticing a slight green tint, kept going, apparently. The following morning, Jenny almost sobbed when she caught sight of herself in the bathroom mirror and realized she was bright green from head to toe.
Wow.
Oh, no. Wasn't there an all green alien on Star Trek that was?
Yeah, the Orions. Yeah, they were all green. But she's got that lighter, almost close to a more fluorescent green. She's got more of that Wicked Witch of the West. I think Wicked Witch was more dark green though.
She was more dark green though. Yeah.
But, yeah, she's like the lighter shade of green.
It's not easy being green.
No, it's not. And so she said she's unsure of what caused the tanning disaster, but believes she may have picked a bottle from the back of her fake tan stash that had been there longer than recommended.
You think?
Maybe.
That or the wine kind of.
Maybe if she gave the Chihuahua the wrong.
How do you know she's a witch?
If you throw her in the lake,
she weighs less than a duck. She's made of wood, and therefore, a witch! Burn the witch!
The witch! Oh my gosh! Okay, folks.
Yeah, the story's on the Sun.uk, but yeah, she's with the dark hair. Yeah, she's gonna get your little doggy too.
Yeah, I'm sure she is.
Mm-hmm. And if you want to get us on the social medias, we're on Instagram and Twitter. Check us out, SOTRT Podcast. And, of course, check us out on YouTube. Click the bell, subscribe. You know when new content drops. And, of course, all these crazy stories are on our Squares Roundtable Facebook page. Shout out to Scott.
Scott.
We hope you're doing okay, man. Give us a line. Give us a little shout out. We'd appreciate it.
Yes, please.
And, of course, you can listen to us on all these podcasting fancy-ass platforms that you can...
Platforms?
Platforms, yes.
Platform shoes? Okay,
yeah.
Never mind. Go ahead.
Such as Google and Apple and Spotify, Podbean and Anchor, and many others, I'm sure.
Some vegetables.
Send us an email at sotrtpodcast@gmail.com.
Well, everybody, thanks for joining us here at
Ivan, no, stop.
Of the Squared.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm not going to let you finish that.
Yeah, okay.
No. Zip it. Be safe. See y'all next time.
Take care. Night.
Or day?
Afternoon.
Evening.